Anybody that has like a bunch of tattoos, they know how addicting it is, and I guess I'm highly addicted. What's up, man? I'm Michael Amoia, and these are my tattoos. First tattoo, it's actually kind of fading, and it's a mama ant. She had babies, and the babies kind of crawled up my arms. The first time a needle hit me was that one right there. Oh man, favorite tattoo is probably the next one, you know? Once you put them on, I kind of forget. I mean, to me, it's all one unfinished piece, so it's kind of frustrating, especially when I come out of the shower. I'm just like, man, I gotta cover this part up, that part up. Yeah, a tattoo that definitely fucking hurt the most, bro, is the palm. So the palm's kind of excruciating. A lot of people always tell me, they're like, oh, that ear tattoo must hurt a lot. It actually didn't. It's all cartilage. But the palm, all your nerve endings are here. And it's kind of crazy because you actually got to go to a tattoo artist that knows how to do palm tattoos. Instead of dragging the needle, they kind of fillet the skin a little bit. They kind of jab your skin and the skin kind of fillets open. And they kind of drop the ink in there, and it's fucking excruciating. I'd be honest with you, I would do any tattoo on my body 4 times before I did that once. It's insane. You know, when I was younger, it was awesome. You know, I was an angry young kid, and I was like, you get that pain and that adrenaline. Now I'm like an old, happy man. I gotta sit in the chair 8 hours. Like, I just did my whole side 3 days straight, 8 hours at a time. And it was a pretty interesting experience, because like the first day, you're like, how the fuck am I gonna do this 3 days? The second day, you're like, this is ridiculous, I wanna like quit. And then the third day, you're like delirious, you know? And then when it's done, it's like euphoria. But I just try not to think about it, man. I just look at the art and just what I wanna do, and then I just go in, and if it hurts, it hurts. What are you gonna do? Yeah, so my whole body's covered with insects. I hate bugs. I mean, it's a little bit of a story, but I went through a traumatic experience when I was a kid. I actually got misdiagnosed with leukemia. And when I was going through dialysis, through this blood filtering treatments, I was imagining myself dying and bugs eating away at my body. It's kind of a morbid explanation, but it had a positive message, because when I turned my life around, I got myself out of the hole, I started to read up on the things that I was scared about, and bugs are one of them. And I realized that different ones mean different things, and I put them on different parts of my body for that. So it's almost like a layer of protection. And then my new journey is now I'm doing like exposed skin, where you can see like on my sides, the ribs are opened up and I have like maggots coming out. I'm basically tattooing my insides right now. I'm done with the outsides. I know ladies probably find that real attractive. And also, I was scared of needles back in the day when I was going through dialysis, and I was like, well, what's a better way to overcome your fears than to tattoo bugs that you're scared of with needles on your body? So I kind of put that all together too. And I wear this on, you know, my sleeve, like out to dinner, like, you know, with 4 people. Hey, why do you have bugs on your body? It's like, oh, let me tell you a good story. The Guinness people reached out to me because there was 2 holders before me that held the record for the most insect tattoos on their body. The guy before me had like 187. And I was like looking at myself like I got more of that shit on my right arm. I was like, so I clearly beat this guy. And it was kind of an interesting process, because I had to like sit in my living room with like my underwear and have like 5 people look at me, and they're like counting each insect on my body. And then I had to get it like verified by a tattoo artist to make sure it was real tattoos. Like, it was a whole process. The day that the Guinness people released the record, it was funny because I got a call from this person, and he starts asking me questions. He's from the New York Post. As he's talking to me, I'm like, are you interviewing me? He's like, yeah. And then like an hour later, there's like a huge article on me. The man with the Guinness World Record for the most insect tattoos hates bugs. And then all my friends start hitting me up going, what the fuck is this? You know, I just remember like weird freaks being in the Guinness record when I was a kid, so I don't know, maybe I'm one of them. My next one is probably gonna be, my ass isn't done. I hear the ass hurts. And it's kind of embarrassing, because it's like, I look like I have like assless chaps, because I have like tattooed my legs, I got my back tattooed, so I gotta do that. I'm gonna do that probably this summer. And then I have like a couple like open spots. I have a lot of open spots. When you're like so focused on it, like you start to see little things, and every little spot takes like at least 4 hours to do. I have a lot more to go, but I would say by this summer, I'll probably be done with all the big spots on my body, and then it's all just like fill-ins for, you know, I don't know, the rest of my life. It's how you carry yourself. It's not the tattoo that carries you, especially nowadays. I know like face tattoos, people like, you're never gonna get a job. And little do they know I run my own company. It's hilarious that people still think that way. You know, I don't know, I try not to judge. Like, if, you know, do you, be you, but just be cool, be respectful, and that's it. When you look authentic, it just comes across. So just be genuine.